Good day everyone, I am Diane Mae and I'm going to present my review of related literature. Sustainable tourism development. Sustainable tourism emphasizes balancing economic growth, environmental preservation, and socio-cultural integrity. Studies highlight that sustainability in tourism ensures long-term benefits for both visitors and host communities while protecting natural resources. Butler 1999, Sarin 2006. According to Butler and Saarinen, sustainable tourism is about using resources wisely so that tourism can continue to bring benefits to both people and the environment over the long term. Community-based tourism empowers local residents by placing them at the center of tourism development. According to Manyara and Jones, 2007, CBT or community-based tourism fosters inclusive growth by allowing communities to retain control of tourism resources and revenues. According to Manyara and Jones, 2007, explained that CBT or community-based tourism gives local people the power to actively participate in and manage tourism activities instead of outsiders controlling the resources and profits. The community itself makes the decisions, manages the resources, and benefits directly from the income. This makes tourism more inclusive because the money earned stays in the community and supports local livelihoods. It also strengthens social and cultural identity since residents have control over how their traditions and environment are presented to visitors. Community-based hospitality services. Hospitality services within CBT frameworks include homestays, local food enterprises, eco-lodges, and guided tours managed by residents. Research by Kontogopoulos et al. 2014 demonstrates that community-based hospitality provides authentic experiences for tourists while ensuring economic benefit remain within the locality. Kontogopoulos et al. 2014 explained that when local residents manage hospitality services such as homestays, eco-lodges, local food enterprises, and guided tours, they create more authentic and meaningful experiences for tourists. Unlike commercial tourism, where visitors often receive standardized services, community-based hospitality allowed them to directly interact with the culture, traditions, and daily life of the community. At the same time, it ensures that the income stays within the locality, benefiting local families and strengthening the community's economies. Strategic approaches to tourism and hospitality development. Developing effective strategies is essential to strengthen community-based hospitality initiatives. According to Porter 1996, strategic frameworks enable organizations, including communities, to utilize their strengths and address challenges in a competitive environment. Porter 1996 emphasized that having a strategic framework helps organizations, including communities, to make the best use of their strengths while finding ways to overcome challenges in a competitive tourism industry. In the context of tourism and hospitality, strategies guide how communities can position themselves, manage resources, and improve services to attract visitors. Meanwhile, Ashley et al. 2001 and Sepson 2008 highlight that strategies must go beyond planning. They should focus on capacity building, training and skill development, stakeholder collaboration partnerships among locals, government and private sector, and government support policies, funding and promotion. These elements are crucial in ensuring that tourism initiatives are not only successful but also sustainable in the long term. Sustainable Tourism Development Theory, Butler 1999 in WTO 2018. This theory emphasized that tourism must balance economic benefits, social equity, and environmental preservation to remain viable in the long run. It supports the study by framing how community-based hospitality services should not only generate income but also safeguard natural resources and cultural heritage in southern Leyte. This theory explains that for tourism to be successful in the long run, it must achieve a balance between economic growth, environmental protection, and social well-being. This means that while tourism activities can generate income and improve livelihoods, they should not harm natural resources or weaken natural traditions. Instead, tourism should help preserve these assets for future generations. Community-based tourism or CBT theory Murphy 1985, Shavins 1999. CBT theory highlights the active participation and empowerment of local communities in tourism planning and management. It argues that when communities have ownership of tourism services, they gain greater social, cultural, and economic benefits. This theory stresses that when communities have ownership and control over tourism activities, they experience greater economic benefits through retained income, while also strengthening their social and cultural identity. Moreover, CBT promotes empowerment by giving locals the ability to shape tourism in ways that reflect their values, traditions, and priorities. In the context of this study, the CBT theory directly supports the enhancement of community-based hospitality services such as homestays, eco-lodges, local dining, and community-led tours because these services allow residents in rural coastal areas to actively participate in and benefit from tourism. This ensures that tourism development in southern Leyte is not only economically viable but also socially inclusive and culturally sustainable. Strategic Management Theory, Porter 1996, Barney 1981. Strategic Management Theory provides a framework for developing competitive and sustainable strategies. The Strategic Management Theory, Porter 1996, Barney 1991, provides a structured way of developing long-term plans that ensure both competitiveness and sustainability. This theory highlights the importance of examining a community or organization internal strengths and weaknesses along with external opportunities and threats, a process often referred to as SWOT analysis. By doing so, communities and organizations can formulate strategies that maximize their advantages, address their limitations, and respond effectively to challenge in a competitive environment. In this study, the independent variable is the strategic development of community-based hospitality services, which includes initiatives such as homestays and eco-lodges, community-managed food services, local guiding or tourism activities, training and capacity building, infrastructure, support, and resource management. These elements represent the different strategies that can directly influence how community-based tourism is enhanced in rural coastal areas. The mediating variable is community participation and empowerment, which plays a central role in linking the strategic development efforts to the success of tourism initiatives. This involves the active involvement of residents in planning and decision making, skills development and knowledge sharing, ownership of tourism enterprises, and collaboration with stakeholders such as local government units, LGUs, NGO, and the private sector. This framework suggests that while strategic development provides the necessary structures and resources, its effectiveness largely depends on the extent of community participation and empowerment. When communities are actively engaged, they gain the skills, confidence, and ownership needed to sustain tourism services, ensuring that the benefits remain within the locality and contribute to long-term sustainability. The dependent variable in this study is sustainable tourism in rural coastal areas of southern Leyte. This refers to the overall outcome that the research seeks to strengthen through the development of community-based hospitality services. Sustainable tourism is understood in terms of environmental sustainability, socio-cultural sustainability, economic sustainability, and inclusive growth and resilience. The dependent variable shows that the ultimate aim of the study is to achieve balanced and sustainable tourism in southern Leyte, protecting the environment, valuing culture, improving the economy, and ensuring inclusive and resilient community growth.